What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gen earbuds. Now, I did do a pre-order once I saw these were coming out. Took them a little while to get to me. Ran into a little delay, and then they finally got shipped, and here they are. Very excited to take a look at these and see what they included in these guys. So let's go ahead and talk about them. First, let's talk price. You can pick these up for $2.99. They come in various colors. You got black is what we have here. You've got deep plum, midnight violet, which is the one I should have got, and smoke and white smoke. All right. Again, I like a range of colors that they come with, but anyway, I digress. Excuse me. As far as specs go, these guys rock Bluetooth 5.3 with codec support of AAC, SBC, aptX adaptive, and aptX lossless for those devices that support that codec. All right, so you do got some high-res audio here. Good to see, because some of them only do AAC and SBC, so I like to see that they're stepping up their game in that effect. As far as noise canceling, Bose has the industry leading noise canceling. They do have adjustability to it now, apparently. So, we will see in the app as well. As far as battery life, with noise canceling turned on, you get up to 6 hours of playback time. But when you're using the immersive mode, you get up to 4 hours. When you include the case, you get up to 24 hours of playback time. They do have fast charging. 20 minutes would get you 2 hours. I guess you can call that fast charge. Usually anything more than 10 minutes, in my opinion, I don't consider fast charge, but I digress. And the case comes out of the box supporting wireless charge. Now, that is huge right there for these earbuds for Bose, because we all know and everything like that about that. So you don't have to buy one of these case covers for it. Okay, just saying. All right. As far as water resistance, these guys are rated IPX4 water. Water resistant. You can take these to the gym, get sweaty, no problem. You can get caught in the rain, a little splash, don't hurt them. You should be good to go. As far as features go, the earbuds themselves rock a 9.3 millimeter drivers in them. They also offer, Bose's speech clarity, which is an AI powered technology to improve voice quality on calls. I know a lot of people complain about call quality when it came to Bose headphones. Well, the earbuds, more or less, not the headphones, but the earbuds, such as the Ultra Opens and the earlier versions of the QuietComfort Ultras and the QuietComforts. They kind of turned the corner on that, and I'm thinking they even improved on it a little bit more with these ones. So I can't wait to test those mics. You got custom tuned technology for personalized listening experience. You got touch controls. You have support for Microsoft Swift Pair as well as Google Fast Pair, multi-point connectivity right out of the box. Love it. And app support for Android and iOS. So let's go ahead and dive into these. Very excited for these. Now, they do have the pre-order out for the 2nd Gen QuietComfort Ultra headphones. I will not be pre-ordering them, but I will get them once they come out, because I'm not doing the pre-order. I'm trying to not do the pre-order things as often as I have been. All right, here we go. Inside the box, press play, pause the rest. Got your Bose logo here. Let's go and get in here and see what we got. All right, start off right here, the QR code, so you can go ahead in and get the QCE2 app. Okay, so I already got that installed, so we ain't got to worry about it. Okay, on the other side, we've got our touch control options here. All right, we will definitely test that out. All right, so let's go ahead and pull these. We'll come back to this. This is a case and earbuds. Let's see what else we have in there. We've got our USB-A to USB-C cable. Why are we still doing USB-A? Huh? Why? I understand for legacy devices and stuff like that and everything, but come on. C to C. All right, All right, so inside here we've got our wings Let me see. Do I slide up? Okay, I gotta pull this. All right, I'm about to mess things up. All right, so we got that. Now this should slide out. Yep. All right, inside here we've got our large and small excuse me, ear tips. You notice they have like the little grate over them. Let me put it a little closer. How they got a little netting there to catch for like earwax or anything like that, any debris, keep from getting in and damaging the or not damaging but clogging up the speaker, and keeping preventing good sound, good audio from coming out. And you also have your, listen, it's a medium and large left and right ear wings as well. I like the way they're set in here. Very nice. You can tuck that away and then tuck it away for safekeeping. Excuse me. I am so sorry. Something tickling my these allergies, boy. Okay, what else we got? We've got get out there. All right, we've got again little instruction on exactly how to where to place the earbud or the case in order for the charging. You have to lay it more towards the bottom of the case, has to be into the center of your charging pad, so that way it will charge, because I guess the charging port is the charging port is lower, so you have to put it more towards the middle, the bottom portion, towards the middle of your charging. We'll test that out for sure. And of course, we've got our information here, safety information and stuff like that. You got your support for the Bose, your support website on there. It's with the QR code as well. So very nice. All right, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up real quick, because I want to take a look at these earbuds. Drop that back in. Just slide that off to the side. All right, let's get these guys out. All right, pull that off. And here we are, Bose QC Ultra 2nd Gen. All right, again, not a lot of change from the original QC case. Even the QC case. So here is my QC Ultra, the Gen 1s. This is the 60th anniversary, the diamond version, the 60th anniversary edition. Only thing I could really tell is that the Bose logo seems to be a little bigger on the Gen 2 than it is on the Gen 1. And we turn it around, and yeah, looks like we got same placement of the pairing button. Nothing's changed. Everything seems to be exactly the same. Charging ports in the same location. Nothing's changed that way. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll put this one down here. Let's take a look at the earbuds themselves. Okay. I like that gloss. That looks really clean. Even with the black. All right, let's go ahead and compare them to the 60th anniversary edition. All right. I think looking at them, I don't know, with the way the white with the 60th and the diamond with the 60th anniversary edition, I don't know. I think they're a little smaller than the stem. Oh no, they're the same height. They're about the same. All right, I thought it was playing. It's just me. They're the same length. Again, nothing cosmetic or design wise has changed on these. Wait a minute. Okay, I think the stem is a little bit thinner on the Gen 2s than on the Gen 1. Gen 1s has a wider stem. Now that I put them side by side like that, you can see the stem is a lot thinner on there. You got a lot more surface space on the Gen 1s. And this is the Gen 2s. Yeah, definitely a thinner stem. Same size, but the stem is a little thinner, and the overall, now that overall size of the earbud, like the portion back here, is, let me pull this around so this we can see the one. All right, you see how this is a little bit thinner. They thinned it out just a little bit, not much, but you could tell. Look at that. Other than that, the design is pretty much the same. Looks like they kept the wear detection sensor in the same spot. As you can see, it's a little bit. I know the lights are bouncing off of off my Gen 1s, so you're really not getting the full effect or the full visual of it because of the way the light's bouncing off of it. But you do have, again, they kind of thinned out the Gen 2s a little bit. And notice I'm using the stock ear tip on the Gen 1s. You see how it's a hollow. It goes straight through. It's an opening. It's wide open. You've got the netting on the Gen 2 ear tips. I like that. I do like that. All right. But then they look the same. As far as design wise, they look the same. They just got thinned down a little bit here and there to, I guess, make them a little bit more discreet, a little bit more in that effect. But man, they do look really good. All right, let's go ahead and pop these in real quick. Drop that one in. They drop in the same way. Let's go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see. All right. That's how they look. Very comfortable. I more likely will change out the wingtip and the ear tips, the wing and ear tips, just so I can get a better seal on them. But they do feel very comfortable. They're locked in, not going anywhere. Heavy shakes. Now, I don't even go shake my head like a maniac because I don't shake my head like a maniac on a regular day, but I am good to go like this. And yeah, nothing. They're not budging once you do that, especially when your jaw and everything, like if you're chewing or anything like that and you're moving your jaw, they don't move. Even with the small wings and small ear tipping, they do not move. Medium ear tipping, they do not move. So very, very secure fit. Absolutely like it. Take a look one more time. Yep, that's how they look. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up to the phone, and we're going to take a walk through that Bose app. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Let's see. They say they support Google Fast Pair, so we're going to go ahead and see if that's the case. Boom, there it is. Nice and quick. I love it. Let's go ahead and connect. We are connected, so let's go into setup. All right, as you can see, my list of Bose earbuds is extensive and headphones. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add these guys in. Yep, they call them the Ultra 2 earbuds, so we're going to call them that from now on. It says it right here. All right, so now they're going to ask the name. You can name your earbuds. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and name them. We're going to name them mine. We're not going to. There we go. So now they're going to be known as my earbuds. I love it. All right, you can tune to your ears. Continue. All right, they got how you can go through the walkthrough as far as properly putting on the ear tips and the wings. I'm going to do that later. You know, experience a demo for immersive mode. I'm familiar with it, but I absolutely love the immersive audio feature. I think it's fantastic, even though it's AI driven. But man, it is wonderful when you're listening to content. Well, we're going to skip that for right now. All right, so now we are all set. These are like some product tips here. You got media controls, phone calls, shortcuts, noise canceling modes, everything. If you ever operated a Bose earbuds or headphones, you are very familiar with these steps. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And all right, so now we are in the app. First things first, let's check for firmware update. We always do that. It doesn't look, let me see. I know they haven't called for one. It didn't usually pop up a firmware update, but you always want to make sure that you do. All right, product update. So looks like there is an update. So we're going to go ahead and let that run, and then we'll come back and finish our walkthrough. All right, we're back in. Got that update ran. So what we got now is quick look at the app. Went and blew it up into the tablet mode here on my Z Fold 7. So let's go ahead and take a look. We got the name of the earbuds, which I did change in the settings. You can see it took effect. Now you got your option here on the left. You click on that. You can go in and select any of your other devices. And then, of course, on your right, you got the gear to go into your other settings and stuff, which we'll come back to. All right, now we've got the picture of the earbuds, both left and right, and underneath them you got the battery level of both left, right earbud, as well as the case. All right, you got your volume slider here. All right, and then of course see how it excuse me, adjusted there. Now underneath that you got your modes, your different types of modes. Now if you have a star on it, they say, for instance, I take the star off of cinema, that means when you cycle through, you will not get that one. Okay. And then, of course, so I'm going to put that on. Of course, you can add different types of listening modes that you want, such as your commute, focus, home, music, outdoor, relax, run, walk. You can add, I don't know how many more you can add. And then you can adjust either your noise canceling, which you can turn that down if you're walking, because obviously you want more ambient sound than not. Then of course you could turn on or off your immersive audio. I usually have that if I'm walking, I have it off, but then I have my noise canceling turned down and hit done. And now it's added to your list. So I love the fact that you can add a whole bunch of different I guess modes depending on where you are and how you want to listen to it. Again, very, very, very cool. All right, so you got your modes there. You got immersion audio, which basically is like your spatial audio almost. So it enhances your the depth of sound. It's AI driven, but I absolutely love it. I have it turned on when I listen to my music and my videos and everything. So you either turn it on. Still means that you're in one place and everything is staying like right in front of you. Motion means it will move according to how you're moving. Like if you move to the left, your right ear, the audio is coming out of your right ear. Your left ear will go clear, will go as transparent rather. And then if you turn to the right, your left ear has all the audio while your right ear goes transparent. I like that feature. It gives you that look like and especially if you're gaming, I think that really works if you're gaming, like if you're playing like a shooter and everything. And, I just think it works really good at that point because it goes based on your focus. The audio follows you. As it says here, it's absolutely true. But we want to leave that off for right now. And then, of course, you got your shortcuts for both the left and right earbud. And you can turn them off if you don't want the shortcuts. Then, of course, you can program like the long press or the single press or whatever. You can go here and say, all right, I want to change my modes. You can go through your turning on and off your immersive mode. You can switch, use it to cycle through your devices if you want. You can call up your voice assistant, and you can either turn on Spotify if you access Spotify rather if you want to. All right, that's the touch and hold feature. All right, you got that's on the left. On the right, see, I would do this. I have that my left go through my turn on and off my immersion audio, and then my left long press, I'll have it cycle through my modes. So that's how I like it. And I'm going to go ahead and set it like that. Now, again, you can go ahead and do the same thing for all of them. All right, so let's go back in. Then you got your equalizer here. 3-band equalizer, I wish it had like a 5. You could really tune it in. A 5-band equalizer would be really cool, but you do have a 3. And you got your 4 presets here. You got bass boost, treble boost, bass reducer, treble reducer, and everything like that. So you got all of it. I just wish that you had 5 instead of 3. Okay, like they do with the I think the Bose QuietComfort Gen 2s in their QCE app. They have a 5-band equalizer. I don't know why they don't migrate that over to this one, or just unify them all under one app and then offer that feature. But again, I digress. All right, then of course you got your tips. You go to media controls, phone controls. You know, we saw this at the beginning when we did the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth connection. You still got the same things here. Where if you got questions or anything like that, or you can go ahead and choose whichever one and find out your information. A nice wealth of information here as well. So I like that. All right, so that is a quick walkthrough of the Bose app for the QC Ultra 2s. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're going to test now is a multi-point connectivity feature. We know we already have it connected to the the Z Fold 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and put these guys in, and we're going to put them back in the case, close it up, open it back up. We're going to put these guys in pairing mode again. We're going to get them connected to the Tab S11 Ultra. As you can see, right in Google Pair works perfectly. Pop right up. And we are done. It's all set up. All right, all connected rather. So we are good there. So let's go ahead and just do a quick look. I just showed the volume rocker there. All right, so we have it here on the S11 Ultra, and we'll go ahead and connect it to the Z Fold 7. So we are connected on both of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put these in, and we're going to test the multi-point. See if we have auto switching on these, okay, as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this set up here. Excuse me. And these allergies, boy, I tell you what. All right, we get that one going for this one. All right, we'll pause that. Get him ready. All right, now let's go over here to the tablet. We're going to pull up a video here as well. Content. We'll grab that one. All right, we're going to pause that. All right, so now we got video playing on both of them. So we're going to start off with the phone. Audio's coming out of the phone. All right, we're going to pause that. Now we're going into, let me pause it. All right, now we're going over to the tablet. All right, audio's coming out of the tablet as well. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and hit play on the phone and see if the audio will automatically switch over to my Z Fold 7. All right, here we go. No. One more time. No. So there is no auto switching from one device to the other. You literally have to pause it and then hit play on your second device in order to get your audio to go over to the second device. So again, not a deal breaker for me. I love the fact that we got multi-point on the Bose earbuds. Let's continue. All right, next up we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and show the wireless charging. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit further here. There we go. We're going to do a little wireless charging here. Trying to get my view right. All right, here we go. So we're going to turn on the wireless power share here on the phone. We're going to flip it over. And we're going to put these guys down. Let me see, we turn them. We can get them to charge. There. Boom. Let me zoom in. You can see wireless charging on the phone or on the, make sure we got it. All right, let me see. You don't need to see my number. All right, I want to make sure wireless power charge. Now it was charging. Just wanted to make sure that it was. There it is. Okay, now there it is. Wireless charging does work on the tablet, or excuse me, on the case. Bose is definitely doing their thing. Let's continue. All right, next up, we're just going to test is the multi-point, or excuse me, not multi-point, but the mono mode and in-ear detection for these earbuds. We're going to see how fast the in-ear detection is and if we can listen to these individually while the other one is charging. So we're going to go ahead and pull up a video. I think we got one on deck already. Yep, there we go. We're going to hit play on that. All right, we got audio playing right now. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull my right. All right, it paused almost instantaneously, so real good response time on the in-ear detection. Let's go ahead and put it in the case and close it. We're going to hit play. All right, we got audio playing out of the left earbud. All right, so let's go ahead and pop these back in. All right, we're going to go ahead and let these guys connect again. Whoops, sorry about that. All right. Now I got audio playing out of both. I don't know what happened there. I might have double tapped or something. All right, let's go ahead and pull the left. Again, instantaneous pausing. Go ahead and close that. Hit play. Audio still is continuous. So you can use these individually while one's charging, and the play pause, the in-ear detection is near flawless. Let's continue. All right, next up is the touch control test. We've got our song picked out. Let me put myself in the box here. All right, I'm in the box. So we're gonna go ahead and do these touch controls. Now, the standard ones, play, pause, all that stuff, they're on both. So you can use either the left or right, and it will work, okay? So here we go. Let's go get to it. We'll get our music playing here. All right, we got Kwame on. All right, so now single press, we'll pause it. All right, I did that on the left. Let's go to the right. And it plays. So single press does work on both. All right. Now, also, it will answer the phone call. Single press. If you're getting a call come in, single press on either one, we'll answer it. Now, double press will hang up a call that you're on, but it'll also skip to the next track. 1, 2. Now I'm at the next track. All right. Now a triple tap will take me back to the previous track. So you do 1, 2, 3. Took me back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Took me back to the next track. All right. So that's working perfectly. All right. Now the long press, I have them set up differently. So I think the left one, if I long press, all right, takes me through my my spatial audio features. All right, right now it says I'm on still, so that means everything is in front of me. All right, so now if I do long press, excuse me, the right. All right, now I'm in immersion mode. That takes me through all of my noise canceling features. All right, let's go ahead. Now this one here, if you keep holding it, it will cycle through. Now I'm back to quiet. Now I'm back to aware. So now if you do it on the left, long press and hold, let's see. All right, I'm in still. Motion. Off. Okay, so I love that. That if you can just press and hold on either the left and right earbud, and it will cycle through whatever you have set up there. I went ahead and paused it. So let's go ahead and pause play. All right, so I love the way that I like how that feature is. I wish all earbuds with touch controls have that feature. All right, so now what you're going to do as far as volume goes, if you swipe down, now again, this is on both earbuds. If you swipe down, it will lower the volume. All right, you see that there? Well, I hit. All right, so now you swipe down, lowering it. Now we go back and swipe up. Let's do the left one. You swipe up, You see the volume rising. Very nice. Again, you can, I love the way it's doing. Again, you can do it with the right earbud as well. You keep going like that. And it's nice. Silk. I love the way Bose does it. I wish a lot of earbuds would do the same. All right, so again, the touch controls work perfectly. Very, very intuitive. And again, you can use them on both the left and right earbuds. So if you're using just one, you have full control of all your touch control features outside of your long press. That is earbud dependent. So outside of that, fantastic. Let's continue. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gen earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gen earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are out for ANC test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gen earbuds, or 2 if you want to call them that. We are currently in transparency mode. Let me pull my app up here. Let me paint the picture while I do that. As you can hear, we've got vehicles running back and forth across, behind me. And of course we got the train tracks in other side behind the camera, but in front of me. On the other side, you may hear that. We got a light breeze going, so it's doing a really good job here. All right, I just want to quickly show you guys, we are in aware mode. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and put these guys in quiet. All right, now we are in quiet mode, and it got definitely quiet here. Am I hearing some auto? Yes, it's not blocking out 100%, but it's pretty darn close. All right, I mean, it's got really quiet. So let's go ahead and get into immersion. All right, now it's even gotten even quieter without we're in immersion, and it's gotten even quieter. I mean, we had the in quiet mode, it was whisper quiet, like I could barely hear the cars. Now that's even gotten even more quieter. Is it blocking out 100%? No, I would say 98% of the sound that you're hearing, I cannot hear. Okay, so it is doing a fantastic job of blocking out audio from the ambient sound coming from the cars riding back and forth and everything. Wonderful job. And the industry's best noise canceling still continues to be that best. And by the way, I did switch out to a larger ear tip and wing combination, and I'm also not listening to any audio while I'm doing this. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling within these earbuds, and I have to tell you, still on top of my list as far as noise canceling earbuds goes. And also, I have my car running right next to me, and I cannot hear that. So it's doing a fantastic job of that. And like I said, very, very barely can hear the cars running behind me on the street, and I'm not even 10 feet. So they're doing a fantastic job. Again, okay, so if I had to rate these, excuse me, from 1 being absolute trash to 10 being the best out there, I would have to give these guys, I'll say a 9. Let's go 9. I'm gonna say 9.5. All right, I'm gonna say a 9.5 because there's always room for improvement. And yeah, I'll give 9.5. I was thinking 9.75, but no, we're gonna stick at 9.5. I feel real comfortable about that. And again, like I said, always room for improvement. So this has been an ANC test of the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gen earbuds. Still the best. All right, next up is our sound test. We are in the app, and as you can see, I'm just going to show you my EQ settings. Now, I usually stay with this type of setup for my QCs, my headphones, my earbuds. So I'm going to stay with this one with the 2nd gens as well. I already call them Gen 2s, but 2nd gens. All right, and of course, we're going to have right now the mode is in aware. So we're good there. And I'm going to make sure we are at our optimal listening level. All right, so we are there right now. We're gonna go with quiet. All right, and we'll put them in that mode here. So let's go ahead and get these guys on. All right, we're gonna flip the camera. Okay. So we got them on. Whoops. I fired them up, or I fired the song up already. Let's get our picture-in-picture box there. All right, so we'll go ahead and let's get over to our first song. And here we go. Song number 1, Dominic Fields, I Mean, Feeling Good, our acapella. Let's get it. All right, good sound. Again, volume-wise, I don't have to turn them up, which is really good. Nice sound stage. Vocalist, nice and clear, background and lead. I know getting the nuance too, the breathing. Getting the enunciation of words, the B's, the P's, the T's, popping. And get her inhale, her breathing rhythms rather, her inhales and exhales. Very clean. And I love how the background vocalists come in and they fill in that space. Absolutely love it. Very clear. I'm loving it. And when they collab, when they come in and harmonize, let me pause that. When they come and harmonize, it sounds really good as a collective, balanced sound. I like the fact that we're getting all the nuances and stuff. Excuse me. Allergy, sorry. I like the way we're getting all of the nuance and stuff in this song as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into some different songs. Now, I was given some songs by a commenter in one of my videos. So we're going to go ahead and try one of those ones. Let me get down here. All right. We're going to go with Thanks to You by Bose QuietComfort. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that one. Okay. I like the bass on this. Okay. Nice soundstage too. Got some nice. Oh, really nice. Looks like sounds like synthesizer work. Got some horns. Oh, this is solid. Oh, yeah. I love that, the clarity of the vocals. And I'm loving the bass. How nice it is. It's not that punch bass, but it's that smooth, subtle what is it? The Midnight Storm type of smoothness. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, when I say Midnight Storm, you of my age, you know what I'm talking about. But man, it sounds so, it's like one of them smooth, laid back. Oh, so clean. And it's rumbling too. Oh, so clean. I love the bass. I love the bass in this. I love the bass in it. I love the clarity of the voice and of the vocals. And I love the outside, the sound of the instruments. Nice sound stage. Sound really, really clean. I got to put a heart on this one. Let me put a heart on that one. That's definitely going to be in one of my favorites. We're going to definitely see this song more so in my my head-to-heads and challenges and my unboxing videos for sure. Definitely. Man, that's a fantastic one right there. I appreciate the suggestion. You know who you are out there. I really appreciate that. You gave me 2 other ones. I did was able to get 2 of the 4 overall. I was able to find them, and I got them on here. I'll try the other one at another video, but I really appreciate the suggestions. All right, let's go ahead and get into bass. Oh man, that was solid. All right, we're gonna go into you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get into That was a more subtle, more supple bass. Nice and again, like I said, like if you're listening to the Quiet Storm at night from 11 to 1, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's that type of bass here. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and get into uh, E40 with T-Pain and Candy Girl, You and That. This is more of a punchy bass, so we're gonna see how these guys handle. Here we go. Okay, nice punch. Love this. The reverb, the fade out is clean all the way. Love it. Okay, vocals nice and clear. I wish it was a little bit more brighter. Let's turn this up. Oh yeah, I love that bass. Now the vocals seem to come a little bit more to life now. But man, that bass is solid. All right, let's go back down. All right, we're there. Sounds. I love the bass. The vocals are clear. T-Pain, tinny but not piercing with the auto tune, even at a higher volume. E40 comes in. He sounds nice and clear. Nice. All right, he came in. He was nice and clear. T-Pain, like I said, tinny but not piercing, even at higher volume levels. Again, they started off with the vocals sounding kind of low in comparison to the song before the previous song. But then once I got them up to the higher volume, the vocals started to come alive. We got a little bit brighter, sound better, a little bit more on improved the balance between them and the bass, and it got better after that. But oh man, and of course E40's vocals was nice and clear, but the bass on this was punching. It had a nice hit, and the fade out was lovely all the way around. Absolutely enjoyed that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do one. I'm gonna do something else here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into immersive, and we're gonna do still. All right, and I want to see. Let's try with immersive on. So we should be having like that, almost like that surround sound type feel. Let's see how they do here with the bass. Ooh. Okay. Now it's like a wider sound stage. And that bass is still giving you that nice punch with the reverb, the fade out. All right. Real quick, I know I'm making this long, but hey, I need to find out. We're going to go back to the Thanks to You by Bose Gags, and we're going to listen to this one with immersive on. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Just a few seconds. Oh, man. Yeah, this is next level right here. Nice wide sound stage. You still got that nice supple bass. All right, let me get some vocals here. Got the horns. Forget about it. Oh. Love the clarity. Oh, this is clean. This is clean, man. Oh my goodness. All right, I just wanted to get a little bit of that in. Yeah, with that immersive mode, and you want oh my goodness, that's just insane. That's insane. And I don't even have immersion on. I have them on quiet as far as noise canceling. They have an immersion version of noise canceling, which will give me even more of a AI driven type sound. But I'm not even using that. I'm on a quiet setting, and that sounds wonderful. Wonderful. Well done. All right, we still gonna stick on this setting, and we're gonna go ahead and to our final song here. We're gonna jump into Home, and here we go. Again, we got that surround spatial audio fit on. Nice clarity. Nice transition from the high keys to the low keys. Got that nice little rumble. That saxophone is very crisp. Very, very crisp. Oh, the clarity is fantastic. And you still got that nice little rumble from the low keys along the way, giving that nice little bass, little low bass line, like it. Good balance with the keyboard, but again, with the spatial audio or the immersive mode, you got that wide. It feels like it widened out the soundstage. Very good. So clean. Oh, it sounds so good. That sounds really, really good. And the saxophones sound nice and crisp on that one, too. Just really got good balance, but I feel like it's really pulling you into their sound on that. I really, really like that. That sounds really nice. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get into my likes and dislikes. I could go on forever with the sound testing, but I'm not. Of the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gens. All right, let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2nd Gen earbuds. Let's go ahead and talk about my dislikes. There's really not too much I dislike about these right now. This iteration here, outside of no auto switching. Again, the case is basic. You know, they keep this this type of case. I wish it was a little bit more compact, but they maintained the one from the OG. Now the OG QC Ultras. They keep that same look and everything. So yeah, the only thing I can only think of right now is that my dislike is that the fact that these guys do not have auto switching when having multi-point, when you listen, having to connect it to two devices at once and wanting to switch from one to the other. That is the only thing when it comes to your audio and stuff. That's the one thing that I dislike about these guys, in my opinion, right now. I can't think of anything else that I really could put on the map here on the list of things I don't like. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the things that I do like, since that list was very, very small. The things I do like. I like the fact that even though this is kind of a big case in comparison to some of my other ones in this price range, I do like the fact even it is still pocketable. Like it's kind of slimmer, in my opinion, but I like the fact that I could slide this into a pocket and not be worried about it. You know. And go and can go in anywhere. I do like that. I like the fact that they did sort of slim down the stem, but in the same time keeping the touch surface long enough to when you actuate in your volume slides and stuff like that. I like the fact that they did that. They even slimmed down some of the inside here, the more ergonomic side here that goes into the ear. They did a real good job of slimming that down as well, but still keeping it where you can get it's a nice ergonomic fit and it slides and locks in and you're good to go. I like the fact that they did that. I love the touch controls on these that are actuated on both earbuds. So when you're using one independently of the other, you still got full function of your taps. Again, the touch and hold feature is subject to how you have it set for that particular earbud, but all your other features as far as play, pause, skip, reverse tracks, and volume, you are golden on either one of them. I love that feature. Wireless charging, finally on the case. Bose finally kind of brought it in. Love it. Absolutely love the fact that I could just sit this on a charger and walk away and it will charge for me. Absolutely love that. The in-ear detection, real snappy. I like another one of my likes. Noise, the mics are okay. Had some phone calls. Spoke with my mom with these on. She had no problem hearing me at the bowling alley and everything like that. So they did a really good job there. The mics are improving on these, are improving from the previous model. I mean, I didn't have no problems with the Ultras, the OG Ultras now. I ain't had no, but I think these guys sound a little bit better in my opinion. even with my sound test, my mic test, and like I said, talking to my mom, they seem to not have a problem with that at all as well. Like I said, noise canceling, the best in the business, still maintains that moniker. I have yet to find a pair of earbuds that will topple that yet. I'm saying yet because there might be one out there that I have not seen or have not come across. So I haven't found one yet that'll topple these. So they will definitely get that. They keep that moniker there going. So, and again, the sound, I like the sound of these. I got to figure out how I'm going to tweak the mids and highs, because on some songs you get that nice boost, nice bright sound that balances out with the instruments and the bass, and then on some songs it seems like it's a little pushed back, not completely, but leaves me wanting, like, man, I wish there was a way for me to turn up the mids and highs just to match the energy I'm getting from the bass. I got to figure that out, but I like the clarity on these. I will have to put these up against some of my better earbuds, some of my top earbuds, to see how they fare. But I some songs I think they really do shine when it comes to the clip. They really broadcast the mids and highs and give you that bass. They give you that straight right across the board. And it's just sometimes, and then certain songs it just seems to be missing, in my opinion. Not totally, but you could tell the difference when going from one song to the next as far as the mids and highs go. As far as volume, love the natural volume of these guys. I have it set to my preferred listening level. I don't have to turn it up at all, which is a plus for me. I actually really do like when I don't have to think about my volume level when it comes to my headphones or earbuds, other than to turn it down when someone is asking me a question or something like that. Or other than that, they're great. So let me see. Yep, I think that covers all. That checks all my boxes as far as my likes and dislikes for the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2 or Gen 2 or second gen, however you want to say. I'm gonna call them 2. QuietComfort Ultra 2 earbuds. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the Bose QuietComfort Ultra 2 or second gen earbuds. I'm very, very impressed with them. I love the enhancements that they have brought in with these earbuds. I really, really am satisfied with them so far, minus my caveats when it came to like the mids and highs and stuff on certain songs, and the lack of audio switching or auto switching. Hopefully they can address one or both of those in a firmware update. Anyway, I really, really am impressed with them. I like the way they are. I can't wait to put them up against some of my other high-end earbuds and see how they do, see how they compare with them, see if they can crack into that top 5, top 6 of my rankings here so far. I'm telling you, and it's tough sledding up there. So I love to bring headphones or earbuds like these in to see how they do. All right. Again, if you like what you see, actually, before you do that, do I recommend if you have the Ultras, do I recommend you upgrading to the second gens? If you're looking for wireless charging, yes. If you're looking for more improved features as far as your modes and everything like that, yes. Outside of that, I think if you're not, I think you're good at staying with the original Ultras because I don't think there's enough pluses on the Gen 2s or the second gens to be like, yes, definitely run out and get these. Even if you have the original Ultras. Now, if you have I have the 60th anniversary edition of the originals, the diamond ones. That gives me just about all the features that the Gen 2s have. And I have those. Now, if you don't have these and you just got the regular Gen 2s, I would say, I would say save your money. I mean, if unless you want wireless charging, you're looking for that in the case, and some of the features as far as your like I mentioned before, with the immersive modes and stuff like that, and little slight touches like that. If you're interested in that type of stuff, then yes, go ahead and upgrade. If you're okay and you're good to go with the current OGs that you have, say for instance you got the wireless charging case, and you got it in the wireless charging case, and you can rock out like that, fine. I would I would say then don't. I mean, but it's completely up to you. I personally, because I wanted them as soon as I saw them, I said yes. I wanted, especially when they showed that they got wireless charging on deck, and I was like, yeah, I want that. So I went ahead and got them. But again, that's totally up to you. I'm not here to tell you one way or the other how to make a decision. I'm just saying there's minimal changes on the second gens from the first gens. Does it warrant it? Now, I'm just letting you know. You can make the decision yourself. All right, I'm going to stop rambling about it. These are a really good pair of Earbuds if you're in the market for a new fresh set that you can take anywhere and do anything with. They nice and secure in the ears, so once you get that twist and lock in, you can forget about it because these guys stay in. And they got, of course, the world's best noise canceling. And so, yes, definitely take a look at these if you're in the market. All right, so this is going to wrap this up. I hope you like what you see. I hope you like the video, like what you see. I hope you like the video. If you do, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue videos like this and others, I got a gauntlet series coming up for the Melamania P100 was it SE headphones. I had to think about it. That's going to jump off here real soon, so you definitely want to make sure you hit the like and hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. I'm getting all mixed up. It's kind of late. That way you guys can check me out, check out that series, and let me know what you think. I also will be running a gauntlet series for these Ultra second gens, and I will be setting that up. I will be looking for you guys to see who's going to kick it off for me. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can join in and vote. Okay, again, I thank you guys for coming out. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't make you stay too long. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.